free to dance and sing. I'm free to lift my hands and worship. Lord, I'm free. Yeah. Lord, I'm free. Do. Free to dance and sing. I'm free to lift my hands and worship. Lord, I'm free. Hey. Lord, I'm free. I'm a free worshiper. Hey, I'm a free worshiper. I'm a free worshiper. Yes, Lord, I'm free. I'm a free worshiper. Yes, I'm a free worshiper. I'm a free worshiper. Lord, I'm free. Hi guys, Happy New Year 2024. We made it, yay! How's everyone doing? You're welcome to In His Love channel. My name remains Pedita. I'm your humble host, and just want to thank you all for the last year. Thank you for all your love and support. I couldn't have made it here today to this video if not for you and all your love and support. Thank you guys. I really appreciate all my returning viewers, all new subscribers, everyone that come to this channel to view one thing or the other. Those that leave comments, good comments, not so good comments, boss comments, all of una, I thank una, I throw a salute. God bless you all. And I hope this year is going to be another awesome year in His presence. So we give Him all the glory. Anyway, so as I was, going through the cyberspace again this year, like, that's what we do, so that we try to correct some of the wrong teachings out there that is anti-Christ. Even though they call me Antichrist. Oh, lest I forget. Before I tell you this little funny gist, right? It was a comment. It was so funny. But if you're here, you haven't subscribed to this channel, take a minute and subscribe. If you like what you see, if you like the videos that you have seen on this channel, subscribe. And those that have subscribed, thank you so much. And like the video. Don't forget to like. That way the video YouTube can spread it out there, and other people can get the video too, and they can get the message. So share. Don't forget to share also. Share the video. Feel free. Share. I don't care where you share it to, just share. Let it go. I'm very generous like that with my videos. Anyway, so back to what I was going to say. Someone left me a comment on one of the videos that I did recently about the crossover services that our African churches do. They got to do, they have to do, like it's a do or die, right? And the person left me a comment on the community tab post, and he said the Confucianist has started again, or something like the Confucianist has come again. I swear, when I saw that comment, all I could do was I just laugh. I busted out laughing, and I replied the person with a emoji, laughing emojis. Right? It was funny. I'm like, Confucianist? How am I the Confucianist? How am I the Confucianist? Your Jews are the one that tell people that you have to come and do crossover to the new year. Like, anyway, if you haven't seen that video, go ahead on this channel and watch the video. And I thought I tried to make the video pretty open for people to share their opinion, as to what they think. And some left comments, sharing their opinion. There was one comment there that I liked. The person said, that there's nothing wrong with the crossover service, but that he or she will go sometimes and sometimes will not. It depends, So, and that's fine. That's fine, because as long as we're not taking it like a must, like something we have to do, like blood in our veins, without this we cannot start the new year. That's all I was trying to put across on that video. Anyway, that was funny. So as I was going again on this cyberspace this year, I saw Dr. Paul Becky Enenche, the Pastor Enenche's wife, Becky Enenche, from the Dunamis Church in Abuja, Nigeria. It was a short video, and she was talking there about conscience. So let's watch the video briefly.
You don't just deaden your conscience, you let your conscience be alive and you discern what is wrong. There are steps you're about to take and your conscience tells you this is a wrong step, this is not correct, this should not be done. You see, let me tell you the facts. Women, when you dress seductively, if your conscience is not dead and you look in the mirror, you will know. You will know, you too, you know. That's the truth. You know, and you can ensure that you don't continue to deaden your conscience by ignoring your conscience.
As good as what she was preaching or talking about sounds, it sounded really good. That's good advice she was giving, right? But then again, thank God for social media, you know. It doesn't lie, it never forgets. The one thing that came into my mind when I heard her talking about conscience, you should not deaden your conscience. All I could think of was when an employee of her school, that's Pastor Becky, Dr. Becky Enenche, her school that she runs, there was an employee that was claimed that he was accused, came out on social media, claiming that he was accused for defiling an underage student in that school. And he said, you know, he did not do it, you know, and the whole thing went real bad, you know. They threw him out of his house that the church had given to him. He had worked with them for 7 years. They threw him out of the house that he's living, you know, without any, you know, due way to do things, right? And the guy went and got his own lawyer, right? And was about to sue the church, sue the school, you know, for wrongfully accusing him of what he did not do and tarnishing his name, you know, and dismissing him, you know, like that, you know, without any proper, in not the proper way, right? So there was a leaked audio of the accused man, Pastor Becky Enenche, and her lawyer. Now the accused man was supposed to come with his lawyer, but he didn't come with his lawyer. So it was just him and the pastor's wife and her lawyer, and they were having a conversation. So I want us to listen to the conversation again, because remember, we're talking about conscience that she was preaching about. So where was her conscience in this situation, you know? So let's listen to that. Let's listen to the story.
I've known Paul Onoja for a long time. We were in the university together, and by being here, I've known all the shady things he does. I know how Paul can come before you and Daddy and make people look bad, so that those people.
Sorry, I mean, I'm
going to.
1 minute, please.
I'm just going to say what is happening.
No, 1 minute.
This whole issue. You said I was on the defensive.
Wait.
This whole issue.
You don't want to listen.
Is a gang up between Chioma and Paul.
So, Mr. Kochi,
Yes, ma'am.
you didn't come with the lawyer, I thought you said
did
you
come
wanted
alone?
to come.
Yes, I'm alone.
Okay. You know, oftentimes when I had invited you, you would tell me you prefer to come with a lawyer.
Yes.
Okay. Well, since you are here, your lawyer is not actually necessary in this meeting.
No, it's not. So, Mr. Kochi, we're all aware of what the situation is. I want to find out what's your current plan and take on the matter.
when this whole thing happened, I've maintained only one stand: to clear my name. I've labored in this place. I've worked here tirelessly. I've given my all. 7 years of my most youthful life.
You worked 7 years too.
And if I'm no longer needed, they can ask me to go and I'll go. But to tie me to and kill my name is what I won't take. That's why I've been
that's
going.
Okay.
People will allow you to take your time.
I know. It's okay. Let's follow on, Mr. Abuja.
And I think you are just on the defense.
No, Mr. Paul, no, it's
No.
okay. Don't worry.
Just a moment, please. The board had even called the girl. We spoke with her and some other persons that corroborated what she's saying. So if you are to take it up legally, I don't think it's a battle you can win, very sincerely. But I think that is not why Mommy has been very magnanimous about this matter. And I think if you are not on the defensive, you could be given a very soft landing. That's my thinking. That's my thought.
Thank you,
Well-
Mr. Paul. I just wanted to Mr. Agoche, I pushed for you to be patron.
Yes.
I saw you as very zealous and everything. If people felt no, but I felt, why not? And when the whole of this matter came up, this is my stand. Alright? My stand is the cameras will not lie. There's a camera you avoided, but there was a blind spot which had a different form of camera quite hidden, which you are not aware of. We have footages, but we don't want to bother with those angles. What I want you to do is to go and put in a resignation letter. Just calmly put in a resignation letter. You have served the school for 7 years, using a chunk of your very youthful and productive years. You wish to move on with your life and you'd like to put in a resignation. We'll be grateful if your application is favorably considered. In that light, if you have a resignation brought in, what we issue to you is an approval of your resignation, and then you are entitled to disengagement packages. If, however, you are not in agreement with what I'm discussing with you, we will give you a release letter. And the release letter comes with no packages, and you have no document to present in another school or in another workplace to say you worked in XYZ. But with a resignation letter, your resignation letter copy is with you, the agreement to your resignation is attached to you, and if you apply in another place, so why are you not working in Destiny Academy? I resigned. Why did you resign? I want to move forward with my life. There is no how they will call the school and say, want to confirm about one of your staff who was working with you is here with an application to work with us. What's your recommendation? Over the years, you say, oh, fine. If you find him qualified and he passes all your employment criteria, why not take him? He did a good job. We have done it. It's not one person, it's not two, it's not three. Okay, over the years, both in the church here itself and at least one of the people from the school. That's all I wanted to talk with you about that day. And I'm saying this because this is August almost ending now. Schools are recruiting, parastatals are recruiting. This is recruitment time because people normally recruit and do postings and do placements before September, so that those that are relocating to a new town, relocating to a new area, can relocate their children's schools and all those kind of things. So I am just speaking on your interest so that we forge a way forward. I know that's why I actually told Mr. Paul that if you wanted to come with your lawyer, you can, because I know your lawyer will be pushing you. Is it not Dunamis? Take them, sue them to court. They will pay you damages. Why should they tarnish your name? There will be no such thing. There will be no damages to be paid. The church will not pay any money. Destiny Academy is autonomous of Dunamis. Destiny Academy, we run just sufficient to buy the food for the children in the school, pay the teachers' salaries, and then run on a minimum. There's no amount they will charge us that will be available. We will show the bank the account details. Where is that amount going to come from? So just tell your lawyer that this is not a path to tread for your peace of mind, for your children, for your wife and yourself, so that you can move on and forge on ahead. I had even told Mr. Paul at the very beginning of the whole matter, I said, how can you ask him to leave? Where is he leaving to? Oh yeah, go give him money for house rent so that he can move out of the house. And Mr. Paul is as strong-headed as you. You know Mr. Paul now. So it's like two heads are jamming. That's where this whole matter is. For me, the first week, when your wife met me at the staircase, I said, don't want to look into it. I've not heard. I didn't know anything about it. It was your wife meeting me at the corridor, at the staircase, that I heard that there was an issue. Well, I now called Paul. I said, what happened? What's going on? And then he gave me a brief. So I said, how can you tell them to move out of the house? Because your wife was saying that they gave you, is it 4 days to move out or 1 week to move out? I can't remember. So I told him, you can't tell somebody to just move out like that. Give him money for house rent. We brought him from the house he was renting to here. So we'll give him money to go back. If that house is still available, you should go and take that house. Then any other thing, you can sort it out. That's what I said. Then everything now turned. The next thing, Paul was telling me, you took them to police, blah, 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 blah. What is this? I've been so busy. It's Mr. Paul. He came with somebody yesterday, and then he said, hey, there's this issue we'll be wanting to see you about. I said, oh, what is it? He said, no, you come back another day. I said, today that you saw me, you better tell me. So he now said, no. That's not it. I've been trying to get him. I went there. I couldn't get him. And
you knocked several times.
Yes.
They were told.
I knocked, I shouted, I said, it's mommy, I'm not here with police, so I'm not here with anybody. Open the door. I want to have a discussion with you. But there was no answer, so I left.
We were not in the house at the time. My sister-in-law gave birth, so my wife was there with the children, and I was away. I appreciate you, Mommy, for giving me this audience. I still think that this whole thing is one-sided.
You look at me like a person that listens to hearsay. I don't have that time.
No, what I was
You don't know
saying
my
is,
schedule today.
if you see an option has been presented to you,
What I just think is,
I think that's
go
what you should
sort it
work.
out.
Yes, work on that first. Then you can have an audience. She has a preaching. She may have a preaching.
I will
engagement.
have.
So, do you understand what I mean? So, work on this option. Yes or no. If yes, you go ahead. If no, then you said no.
If no, then we go
Then
ahead and
another,
go.
you could now, if you want to see her on some other issues, you could seek for an appointment.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Igoto, thank you.
Yes,
So I'll
ma'am.
be waiting to hear from you.
Okay.
And, I said to people, if you think somebody is corrupt, it's just a little matter of time. I said to people, I said, this place is not where you can do funny deals and get away with it.
We
There-
have seen it several.
No, it is not. There's a gentleman that was working, as we started staying here temporarily now, we now left him there to be cooking for the security and some other people that are there, my dogs and all. They will send him to the market, he will go and still collect the food on credit, and he's with the money. It didn't take like a month or so. It got exposed. So if Paul is doing shady things, it will come out, sir. It will come out.
It's not the angle I'm looking at. It from.
So whatever it is, it will come
It is between Chioma and Paul, who have sworn to make me suffer.
Don't worry, you won't suffer. Will you put in your resignation letter? Then you find another good job and move into it. But the way you are taking it, true, their predictions can come to pass.
They won't, they can't.
So that's why I'm advising you.
I'm just trying to let you know what they have been doing to have caused what happened now.
Okay, no problem. I'll find out about it.
Okay?
It will be unearthed and it will be sorted out. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And please, you've got to calm down because you're harboring a lot of anger and a lot of bitterness, and it's not going to help you. For the sake of your health and the sake of your eternity.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so that was the voice note, right? And what they were asking the guy to do is to resign. He should willfully resign, and she was going to offer him a good letter of referral and all of that good stuff, you know, when you resign justly and all that. And it seemed, and we heard the guy was like, it seemed like everything that he does not quite feel in agreement with what she and her lawyer were telling him to do. You know, he feels like the whole thing is going one way. They are not considering his side of the story. You know, it's like they weren't even willing to listen to his side of the story, you know. And my thing is that, my question is that where is Pastor Becky's conscience in this story? So this man is accused of doing this ill to a minor student in their school, and all she could come up with was resign, just resign. We'll give you reference, we'll give you this and that, and everything will be fine. Like, is that it? Meanwhile, everybody in the church, everybody in that school, you know, are going about saying this is what this man did. His image is at stake. His reputation is at stake, you know, and that's what really even matters to me. That I think that's what is really hurting the man so much. Like, you know, when you, I don't know if he did or if he did not, but no, the whole thing just seemed like they want to put everything, you know, their aim was to cover everything under the rug. Now, if the man really did, she's not even thinking about the minor that was involved, you know. I mean, if that was her own Pekin, will she just tell this man to and just resign? Let's do this, let's do like this and cover everything, and then you go, everybody is happy. Will she handle this case like this? Or the man would have been in jail, which is the right thing to do. If he was really guilty of what they said he was guilty of, he would have been in jail. If that was her own, you know, Pekin. I'm sorry, I don't want to use the word because of YouTube. Yeah, he would have been in jail. But so my question is, my thing is here is that, you know, where was her conscience? Where was her conscience in thinking of the minor that was involved, the parents of this Pekin? Like, how would they feel? Then, you know, on the man's side, if he was innocent, his name, his reputation being destroyed and damaged. In Nigeria, that's, you know, any tiny thing like that will put a big stigma on you, if not for life even, you know. Where was her conscience? So where I'm going with this video is that this is a new year. This is a new year, guys. You know, let us not only preach the preach. Let's walk the preach that we preach. Let's live the life of what we preach. Not just speak it, not just say it, not just teach it, you know, make it look good, you know, not just being eloquent with your words, you know, this guy or this lady can talk, you know, it can give speech. Is that the end of it? When you give such a beautiful speech and it does not match with your life when a challenge faces you. It's not easy. I know it's not easy, but I don't know, like, we should try to do the right thing, especially when there's a need for it, when the challenge is right there facing you. That's what shows me that you're a Christian. You know, I'm not saying Christians are perfect. You know, we make mistakes, but the ability to even realize that, what I did was wrong. Let me go back and see how I can correct it. Let me go and apologize, or, you know, let me see what I can do. What I did was wrong. Knowing, even that being able to know that what you did was wrong. That's Christianity. But I'm sorry, it was hard for me to even like digest what she was preaching about conscience, because all I could remember was this guy's story and how she handled it, how it was handled, you know. So a lot of them, they preach here, preach there, preach there, you know, and when the challenge comes in their life, they cannot live what they preach. So guys, what do you think about this video? One of our challenges this year, or maybe one of our resolution this year, should be, you know, to live what we preach, to live what, you know, the life that the good things we talk about, the good things we tell others, you know, the fruits of the Spirit. Let's actually live it. Let's actually live it. As God will continue to help us, you know, by His grace. So thank you all for listening. God bless you. Like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, and remain in His love. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye.